In 2019, the arts and culture sector grew by £390 million, a record in any industry, contributing £10.8 billion to the UK economy. Then the curtain fell, the lights went out, coronavirus hit. 4 friends from Derbyshire set about finding out what they could do to help their creative communities. Sidestepping the issue was not an option, with building and rebuilding so needed. Drystone was conceived as a not-for-profit initiative aimed at harnessing and encouraging creativity throughout Derbyshire and beyond. The ambition is to make Drystone as central a part of our communities as the walls that surround us and join us together. However perceived, the cultural landscape has shifted, with recovery best served by building from the ground up, a stone at a time, recognising the roles of writers, actors, musicians, dancers, and all like-minded players to better our well-being and bring communities together. Drystone is striving to make good those shared experiences currently in suspension. Drystone.co, a stone at a time. Drystone present Act 1, Scene 1 of the Derbyshire Nativity. The Archangel Gabriel appears to Mary.
Gabriel am I, from heaven sent, on an errand from the King of bliss. To thee, my lady most reverent, dread thee note, Maid Mary of this. Thy virtue with bright beams abound, and with great grace thou shalt be found, conceiving here upon the ground the Son of God on throne. He shall be born to thee alone.
I marvel now at what I see. I do not doubt these words to me, but ask thee now, how can this be?
The Holy Ghost in thee shall light from the favour that is on height, thy soul to shadow with great virtue. These words, me do, they are right true. This child of thee that shall be born to save mankind that is forlorn, the second of the Trinity, the devil's power destroy shall he. Through thy body bear that babe that all bliss shall renew, the lantern of all light, all blessing fall on you.
Farewell, Gabriel, the Lord's will be done. And of my body for to be the second of the Trinity, the Son, to walk the world and set all mankind free. This marvel I right proudly keep unto the Nativity. For now I must lay down to sleep. God keep me from adversity. For now, I must lay down to sleep.
Fond blessings
In this excerpt from the Derbyshire Nativity, Gabriel was played by Mick Peat, with Rosie Griffin as Mary. It was produced, adapted and directed by John Tams. The sound recordist and music producer was Barry Coop. Lully Lulay performed by Nathan, Fee Fraser, Joe Freyer, Barry Coop and Jim Causley. The songmaker was John Tams. The announcer, Wesley Mallin. A Drystone production. Live performance dates for the Derbyshire Nativity will be announced when we can all gather together again. More follows from drystone.co. A stone at a time. Drystone present an excerpt from Sea Monkeys by David Pumford. 1989. Somewhere in the neighbourhood of Derby, Nick, an escaped prisoner, has just broken into a school hall closed over Christmas to find he's not alone. O'Connor, also on the run, has got there before him and confronts his young intruder. The two outlaws, after a shaky start and with little in common with their situation, are now planning a move.
Transport.
What?
We'll need transport if we're going to make a move. Tomorrow's our best day. The best day to get a car.
What? Nick one?
No, we'll hire one, shall we?
Nick someone's car on Christmas Day?
It's a sacred and holy occasion, I know, but life goes on.
No, we couldn't do that.
I thought that was your previous employment.
Not for long.
That's because you got caught.
I've put all that behind me now.
You're on the run. You haven't put anything behind you.
Nah.
What do you mean? Nah. It's a simple enough operation, isn't it?
Yeah, but...
But what?
Well, I got caught, didn't I?
You'll have to be more careful this time then.
But they got me though, didn't they?
How did they get you?
Well, I backed into another car. The other man, the one I backed into, well, he got out of his car, and I think he was going to hit me. Then this copper turned up, and he wanted to see me driving license and everything.
And that was the end of a promising career.
Oh, I think I must be accident thingy.
Prone.
Yeah. No. Wait. What was it again?
Accident prone. Something of a hindrance to a folk hero, I should imagine.
Eh?
Where were you going?
Not far. I just had to get to this workshop, and they were going to respray it and everything.
Who?
Who what?
Who were the people you were taking it to?
I don't know, really. Someone put me in touch with them. They used to run a lot of things.
So how long did you work for them?
Not long. It was my first day.
So, you got up one morning, let yourself into someone's car, promptly backed into another vehicle and got sent down for 5 years?
That's about it, yeah.
Who were these men?
I don't really know.
But they were big.
Oh, yeah.
What did they use the cars for?
I don't know.
Well, did they sell them? Use them to carry stuff? What?
I don't know.
You don't know. You got sent down for 5 years and you don't know.
I was really confused while it was happening. I don't know.
They were very big, weren't they, Nick? That's why you got 5 years.
Don't keep saying that.
So that's what all that was about inside.
What?
Well, they kicked you in the head, Nick. They thought you talked.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I get confused. I don't understand all this. I don't know. I told you. I think I'm accident
Prone?
Yeah. I should never have got into it in first place.
You are a witless wastrel.
What?
You're a rubbish thief.
I know. I shouldn't have got into it. I really can't do it.
Is this your newfound morality raising its ugly little head again?
I just can't do it.
What?
Drive.
What?
I can't drive. If only I'd known, then I were good at gardening.
A car thief who can't drive. Brilliant. You must be the most stupid, useless cretin.
Well, at least you can't you can't say I'm boring. When I was inside, they all used to say I was boring. You don't think I'm boring, do you?
I think you're the most intensely vacuous prat I've ever had the misfortune to come across. But you're not boring.
Well, there were some good words in there. I'll write them down.
That's a good boy.
You know what? What we ought to get?
Tell me, O great sage.
We should get a pet.
What?
A pet? A little cat or a dog or something.
We could never look after a pet.
I bet we could. I bet we could look after one if we tried.
It would be an unnecessary extravagance.
Sea monkeys.
What?
We could get some sea monkeys.
In an excerpt from Sea Monkeys by David Pumford, the performers were the Lost Boys. O'Connor was played by Paul Rosmith, with Ben Adwick as Nick. It was produced, adapted and directed by John Towns, recorded and post-produced by Barry Coop. A full and complete live performance produced by Drystone will follow when circumstances allow. Drystone.co. A stone at a time. Christmas.
Listen. Can you hear his bell? He passes by but once a year, a curious stranger to foretell our seasons turn and hope shines clear. With rainbow ribbons head to toe, he comes from way beyond all time. His magic you will come to know. Draw closer. So begins his rhyme.
In comes me, all by me son. A right hotel to tell again. Stir up the fire and have a sup, and we'll do for you the Derby Dup.
As I was going to Derby all on a market day, I met the finest ram, sir, that ever was fed on hay. And indeed, me lads, it's true, me lads, I never was known to lie. And if you'd have been to Derby, you'd have seen it the same as I. This tup was fat behind, sir, this tup was fat before. It measured 9 yards round, sir, if not a little more. And indeed, me lads, it's true, me lads, I never was known to lie. And if you'd have been to Derby, you'd have seen it the same as I.
Is there a butcher in this town to stick this tup and bring him down?
Bob's a builder.
Nay, a butcher to be found, to bring this tup here, down to ground.
Bob's brother's a butcher.
Fetch him up to stick this tup. In he comes, with his knife and steel. He's sure to make this old tup squeal.
Hey-oh! Right. Where does you want him sticking? In his head or up his bum?
Please the son, just get it done.
The butcher that stuck this tub, sir, was covered all over in blood. And the boy that held the basin was washed away in the flood. And indeed, me lads, it's true, me lads, I never was known to lie. And if you'd have been to Derby, you'd have seen it the same as I.
For all our greed, there is no gain. For lo, our gentle tub lies slain.
And now our story's ended, we have no more to say. So, let's raise him up, this good old tub. Let's raise him up, this good old tub. Let's raise him up, this good old tub, and we'll be on our way. Poor old tub, poor old tub.
But sithee now, come close and mind, his eyes do shine when once were blind. Lo, for he is raised, all Derbyshire be praised. He'll tup again and prance, but first he'd like to dance.
The Derby Tup is a Drystone production featuring Mick Peat as the Enterer In, with music and song by Nathan, Barry Coop, Fee Fraser, Joe Freyer and Jim Causley. Produced, adapted and directed by John Tams, with Barry Coop, recording engineer and music producer. Tup's hornpipe was composed by Pete Bullock. Thanks to Katie Coop for building the Drystone site. Drystone goes live on October the 3rd at 5 p.m. The announcer, Wesley Mallin. Be sure to support Drystone and Drystone will support you. We're seeking sponsors and funding. A stone at a time.